Hi, my lovely people. Section 107 fair use allows us to talk about it, and that's what we are here to do. Now, please don't go out of your way to dislike anybody we talk about in this video. It is for entertainment and reaction purposes only. Honey, it is my opinion and my opinion only. All right, so hi, my lovely people. First off, the big question on the street is Nika demonetized? Now, there has been a lot of storm chasers that have reached out and was like, Storm, can you get to the bottom of it? We've been hearing it, and I have let y'all know I have been hearing it too. Now, the question of the day, right? First off, let me just say this. This is going to be a complete breakdown. It's going to be a lot of information thrown at you, and I'm going to try and explain it the best that I can. Let me just say that disclaimer. But, all right, there's a lot of reasons. The first thing is why. Why do we think that Nika is unmonetized? Well, she has so many channels, but it's one that's called like Real Life with Nika and her additional 10, right? The main channel of hers. There's not a lot of ads that ever go through it, right? At first, now, Miss Nika, honey, she was making 30-minute videos and she was putting ad after ad after ad. We had to keep hitting skip. We had to do a lot. And I'm one that noticed that it barely pops up. Now, I will tell you, you do not have to be monetized to have ads roll through, right? Because there are some people who are unmonetized and YouTube will throw an ad in there because YouTube makes money off ads themselves. So always keep that in mind. Just because you see an ad don't mean that it's monetized. But in Nika's case, you do catch them every now and then. Just not a lot. Well, I'm pretty sure y'all are like, was she demonetized or not? So let's break it down. Now, if you're ever questioning is someone demonetized, right? Or just anything really about their channel, there is a place called Social Blade, and you can Google it and it will pop right up. You enter the name of the YouTube channel, the Instagram account, whatever you're looking for, and it will pop up statistics on that channel. Now, one thing I will say about Social Blade, the amount of money that they say people make on there is very off. It's typically way more than what you make. I've looked up mine and I've made way more than what they report that you make. So always keep that in mind if you're looking for a figure or a sum. But one thing it does is it reports daily, right? It reports that she went live. It reports that this is how many views you had. And it also reports of how much money they estimate you made. So as of yesterday, the 14th, when Nika went live, when Nika was over there doing whatever, she did make revenue. It does show right here. Oh, yes, she is still monetized. She's not getting a lot of ads running through. But like I said, as of yesterday, she is continuing to make revenue. And if you look, I did both channels. Both channels are monetized. It shows everything that she does and it estimates about what she makes. If someone was demonetized, it will read all zeros across the board where it says revenue. It would tell their subscriber count and it would tell, if they went live or how they did it and all that other stuff. But it would be zeroed out if she was demonetized. Now, weeks to come, if she was to be zeroed out, it'd be something different. I don't see that happening because, like I say, they report daily. So you can always look over there daily to see what you see or whatever. But I'm not going to because it's proven that she's not demonetized. But I know you guys are like, well, Storm, if she's not demonetized, then why her ads ain't running through like they do all the time? Well, I got an answer for that. First off, there is a thing on YouTube for YouTube creators that if you have a green money symbol, right, that means the video, you can add ads to it. It will be packed with ads, but there's also a yellow symbol. As you go to upload your videos and you turn your monetization on as a content creator, if you get a green symbol, you're good to go. If you get a yellow signal, that does mean that you have ad suitability. It tells you once you get ad suitability, one of two things. That means that the things that you're putting out, right, they don't think it's going to bring in ad revenue. They don't think it may, be to the standards of what people want their ads to roll through. It could be vulgar. It could be, cussing. It could be a lot of things. It really ranges, okay? But it lets you know that when you get ad suitability, that you will get little to no ads. And in this case, I believe that Nika is getting ad suitability and she's getting the no ads. I think at first she was getting, some ads here and there, but now she's down to no ads. Now, I want you guys to notice something. When Nika goes into stores, she always puts this so-called instrumental over it. And she says, I don't want to get a copyright strike. I don't want anybody to know, what I'm saying in the background. And they're playing music. That will happen. But this is the thing. There's a tool on YouTube in our studio that you can blank out anything that's in the background and only what you're saying it can be heard. But we know Nika doesn't have, the brain of a pea, so she probably doesn't. But I'm going to guess that she was getting a lot of copyright claims on music and everything else. Even though she's putting up all these sounds, it could still be ad suitability. It could still be partially blocked in some countries to where that music and those sounds that she's playing does belong to someone else. It really gets kind of, complicated to explain it all. But ad suitability, after a while, people are reporting your content. If you're not bringing in the revenue, if you're not producing content that they want, and I'm sorry, going to DCF not feeding your kids screaming, you screaming, pimple popping, things of that, well, they'll cut your ads out for that. I do think with the content she's dropping, people do report it. And you can report it for all different things. I also think that the stuff is just so wild and so crazy that she puts out that it's just garbage. She's recording herself doing anything, and she's dropping 30-40 minute videos where she's driving, looking at the sky, or, you know, she's out here and she's cooking the same old thing. She's yelling, she's cussing. It just don't add up. Nobody wants to see it. So YouTube has gotten onto it. So she's getting little to no ads. She knows it, right? Now, hold on. Let me give y'all a little tip. If you ever get ad suitability, you can send it off for review. But that does mean that a human will review all of your videos. I'm going to guess she sent it off, and the humans did go out there and review some of her videos, and then it keeps getting ad suitability. So when you do that, what's your next move? I'm getting little to no ads. And if you look on Social Blade, what does she typically would make off a video? She's not. That lets you know the ads ain't rolling through like they used to. So now the ads on my main channel ain't rolling through like they used to. I can't put out this BS content. What's the next thing to do, right? Until YouTube thinks that what I'm putting out is okay, I got to go to my other channel. So now she jumps over on that other channel that has 4,000 subs. Yesterday, she tried to go live on there to get it going. You could tell she hadn't been there a while. She's trying to try something new. Also, you see that Nika is starting to upload videos on her channel. They know that the income from the main channel is going down significantly. So now they're trying to make it up in different areas. All those videos with all that music playing in the background, looking at the sky, all that cussing, people, you see it's done stop. She's dropping 3-minute videos over there on her main channel, and she's trying to see what she can do. She's trying to get back in the algorithm. She's trying to get some green money signs, but it just ain't working. So yeah, you'll probably see her working on her other channel, hoping that YouTube don't catch on to that. And even though this is the same person, they do treat channels differently. One channel can get demonetized, the other one can be up and running. I mean, that's just how it works. I don't know why they do it, but they do it. So that's why she's going to be working probably on Nika and the other channel. So I hope that this answered everyone's questions and was a complete breakdown. If you have any more questions, I will see you in the comments below.